Middleford, where it all began. Long, long ago. Middleford, a small, safe, secure, suburban English town where very ordinary people went about their very ordinary lives until the stranger came, bringing with him a secret that would wreak havoc in Middleford and transform it from a peaceful domestic haven into a town of terror. This is the story of Middleford, and the story must be told.
Giving him one of those frozen crispy cheese pancakes?
Yes. He didn't like it.
You having a sausage sizzle celebration tonight, then?
Yeah. Oh, we can't have a bonfire, though, obviously, because we haven't got a garden. We've got a cooker, though, so people can just, stand round that if they want and just see how it goes. And watch the fireworks out the window. It's a good cooker, actually. It's gas.
My Olive swears by her electric. It's got them ceramic hobs.
Oh, yeah, they're quite nice, those, aren't they? Oh, I better have a couple of dozen beef burgers, too.
Oh, right. English or American?
Oh, American, I think.
They're more expensive, Wendy.
Oh, yeah, but they're nicer, aren't they?
Yeah, that's true.
How much is that?
£7.80.
£7.80? That's a lot.
You can afford it, Wendy. You can't tell me crime doesn't pay.
Oh, shut up, Seven.
Well, you make these yourself.
The microscopes, the blinds, the coffee-making equipment, Marvel, Nescafe. If you take sugar, you must supply it yourself. We wash our own mugs, and if you should break one, we feel it's only reasonable you should replace it yourself. The ultrasound equipment. Etc. The bins. No offence. The whiteboard. You'll be getting your own pens in the near future. That's red, blue and green to write with. Coats go there. And finally the bench or table, which is really the heart or hub of the forensic laboratory. Yeah. Things may seem strange at first. New people, new rooms, and you may well be feeling nervous. I mean, that's perfectly understandable. But you only get out of a job what you put in. As I think it was Mary Curie said, carry your lantern in one hand and your big stick in the other. I mean, you've got to decide what you want out of the job. I mean, after all, Shauna, science can work for the good of mankind or for the bad of, against it. Hiroshima, penicillin, yeah?
Oh, good, Martin. You've been showing Shauna the ropes. Whose pen is this? Shauna, you're an expert now, and pens are kept in the pocket, not on the bench. One thing I always say to newcomers to our team is that things may seem strange at first. New people, new situations. And you're probably feeling nervous at taking up this new challenge. Well, that's perfectly understandable, because science is a challenge. As Marie Curie said, the man who carries the lantern of his aspiration high sheds light on all the world. After all, science can either be used for the benefit or detriment of humankind. Hiroshima, penicillin.
It's all just a question of attitude, Anthony. I don't think there's anything you can do when you're single that you can't do if you're settled down.
Look, I think Wendy is a very sexy lady. Beauty on the beach, so to speak. Except that there are too many fish in the sea for you to get hooked on one of them. Oops, sorry.
What?
Oak. Show some oak, Colin. Show some oak.
For when they're getting married. Well, I don't know. Sonny's only doing it to be stupid. Doesn't really want it. It's Martin. He's really crazy about her. Why? Is she the first person he's ever slept with? Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what it is. I hadn't thought of that.
Why don't you admit it, Anthony? You're just jealous of what me and Wend have got going for us. You've never even had a girlfriend all the time I've known you, have you?
That's because I'm married to my work, and that's just about the best kind of marriage there is. Anyway, lots of women find me attractive. It's just that I don't intend letting any woman stop me enjoying doing things on my own.
Like what?
Like going to the pub and potholing.
Right. 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 Graham! Graham! What's that smell? I said, what's that smell, Graham? Oh, bloody hell, Graham! You left the Chinese curry in the box file. It's all green, Graham. It's like penicillin grey. Like bloody killer fungus from Mars, Graham.
And they can't lift their hands up any higher than this. So at the end, they're all in this restaurant, only the tables are too high for them. So when all the National Guard all come in the radiation suits, the aliens all lift their arms up, and their spines all snap in half, and all these, like, spider insect things all come like flobbing out their ears. It was disgusting. It was great.
Oh, but real shame you can't come tonight, Julie.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that last one you had.
You were completely out of order, actually.
No, I wasn't. I had a drink.
Yeah.
But it's an awful bloke with a funny voice. Wouldn't leave me alone.
You didn't have to kick him in the chest, though, did you?
I forgot. I've got to go to the Anti-American Action Group meeting tonight. Look, will you take Shirley out for a drink for us? Tell her I'll meet her later at Wendy's party. I'll leave a fiver by the telly, okay?
God won't speak to me for a week. Anyway, you best get off down the station. You'll be late.
Yeah. Ta-ra then. Ta-ra. Have a good party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Off we go.
You're mad, you are, Julie.
I've got to go to my ARG meeting, Graham. ARG meeting. ARG!
But what about the brain in the suitcase? I'd best not tell you about that, Ant. It might spoil it if you go and see it.
Oh, go on, Carl. Ugh. I don't know why you bother with that stuff.
It's good. It's savage moron.
Clogs up your pores.
No, it doesn't.
I find a vest absorbs the fluids quite nicely.
Oh, I got you that novel I was telling you about, Ant.
Invasion of the Killer Crabs. Great. We've got time for a quick one before we go, Col.
Oh, I'd best not tonight. I told Wendy that I was going to help her with the shopping before the party. I'll see you there later, though.
It's not fair.
Well, do you or don't you?
Do I don't say what, Colin?
You know what?
I don't know what.
You know what? You know what?
Don't believe me.
How can you say you don't believe it when you say you don't even know what it is?
Okay, tell me what it is, Colin.
You know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
I don't even know why we're going on like this.
I don't know why we're going on like this.
Well, I know why. It takes two to... And you're doing it. What? What was that noise you made?
Don't do that, Wendy. Look, all I'm saying is that you and I, we both feel the same way.
How do we feel, Colin?
You know what we feel. Going on about it. I've got to go through it all again then for you, shall I? I'll spell it all out then, shall I? Yeah, okay. I'll go right through it all, yeah?
Yeah, terrific. Yeah,
okay,
great, fine.
Right, the way I feel it, you know when you're going into town in the morning, yeah? And you're in the car, and there's loads of other people, yeah? And they're in their cars, yeah? Or they're on the pavement, yeah? And they're all there, yeah? And they've already got their shopping. But that's how I feel.
I don't understand, Colin.
What?
I don't understand. Listen, I've been talking with Shirley, right?
What's Shirley got to do with us?
Well, she is my flatmate, you know, Colin, and she's getting really pissed off with you sleeping on the sofa, actually.
Look, Wen, I wish you wouldn't discuss me with other girls. It makes me feel inadequate.
Colin, you are inadequate.
No, I'm not. I don't have to be here, you know, Wen. I don't have to be helping you. I'm missing a very important gig tonight for this, Wen.
I don't care. Get in. People will be arriving in a minute.
How these little ants are so much like the human civilization, battering one another with their little mandibles. And in the ant world, everyone is a worker. Toil brings its own rewards.
A very interesting film, I think you'll all agree. First of all, I'd like to say I see a lot of new faces here tonight, and I'd like to thank you all for your support. It's nice to feel that the group is now finally taking off. Well, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker tonight, Mr. Professor John Fillmore.
Any questions? No, I think we all know what we're up against.
Yeah.
The man who made this controversial film, George Green, has mysteriously disappeared. Need I say more?
Sorry I'm late, John.
Hello, George, all right?
The issues. You can be walking down a road one day, you'll see an empty space between two buildings, you come back the following day and there's a hamburger restaurant standing there. Where do they come from? I'll tell you where they come from. They land silently in the night. Alien beings from a different world making us eat their foul alien foodstuffs, so we'll become like them. And the stuff that they sell. French fries. Well, I'm all for frying the French, but not when they look like that. And the drinks. Thick shakes. Who wants to drink something called a thick shake? You can't drink it anyway, it's so thick you can't get it up the straw. It sucks you in. Do you know what that stuff is? Elephant snot. That's what it is. Elephant snot. Banana-flavoured elephant snot. Strawberry-flavoured elephant snot. That's how they finance their interstellar voyages. Ivory poaching. They go out there, shoot the elephant, pull out a tusk, and this snot bubbles out. What do they do with it? Bring it over here and make us drink it. No, but seriously. American cultural imperialism is upon us. Their books, their films, their records. Coca-colonization, that's what we're up against. And what the Anti-American Action Group stands for is Action Anti-Americans.
In the pub, having a quick one before the fancy dress party, both in these android costumes. People must have thought we were really mad.
And I was dressed as Mr. Spock, you know, with the ears and everything.
Colin, could you give me a hand with these sausages, please?
Just a minute, Wen. I'm just talking to someone.
Well, could you come over when you finish, please, Colin? There is quite a lot to do, you know.
But anyway, it's always the same, isn't it? You just can't stand seeing me enjoy... Can you?
Look, Colin, this is supposed to be your sausage sizzle too, you know. Get another batch of chipolatas out of the fridge and prong them, will ya?
This isn't much of a party for me, is it, Wen? There's none of my friends here except Ant. Even Graham isn't here yet.
Well, perhaps you should have invited a few more members of your extensive social circle, Colin.
Wendy, you know perfectly well there's a Middleford Morris meeting down the precinct tonight. Guy Fawkes Night used to be an ancient Druid festival.
Bollocks.
Anyhow, I don't know why you just didn't have this party down the Nick. There's no one here except coppers. They're boring and aggressive, that's what.
Boring, are they, Colin? Boring, I see. Not like Anthony.
All sorts of things that you could never come across in a standard work of what they call it, a piece of English so-called literature.
Oh, George, you made it. I could drink.
Well, thanks, Wendy. I brought a little something for the rest of you, though. It's rather quiet down the station, so I thought I'd slip away for half an hour.
You haven't met Sarge, have you, Colin? Just got to take these two figures.
What do you do for a living, then, Colin?
Oh, I work at the town hall, in the architects department. What about you?
I'm a policeman.
And out of the middle of it, you see emerging the species industry. Comes down with a hell of a whack and a stump on the ground, the doors open, and out come the supposed aliens. Well, quite frankly, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, if you were confronted by a gang of marksmen with waggling antennae, would you be frightened? I mean, is that terrifying? Is that terrifying? I didn't think so. I thought it was absolutely ludicrous.
Fireworks are nice, aren't they? Makes you think of the other things that might be out there after the fireworks have gone, eh? Other worlds. And if they've got fireworks? I don't expect so. Higher intelligences, I should think. They've probably solved all their problems and created a compassionate, caring society. You know, no wars, cure for cancer. I was reading this book the other day.
You know what I'd like to do?
I'd like to round up all the deviants.
Better do as the little woman says.
Wendy, I'd be grateful if you didn't talk to me like that in front of my friends.
Colin, I'd be grateful if you go and stick your rig down a waste disposal unit.
Oh! Well, I'd be grateful if you'd go and put your head... If you did too!
I saw a man once who had his head caught in a waste disposal unit.
Oh, Mark.
Hello, Wendy. Sorry I'm late. The ARG meeting, it went on a bit. Is Shirley here? I've got a little surprise for her.
She's not there yet, Ma. I'm a bit pissed off, actually. It is meant to be a sausage sizzle too, you know.
It was absolutely marvellous, Fiona. I think it'd be just your cup of tea.
Colin! You meant to cut them oranges up before you put them in the punch, actually.
Sergeant Jordan?
Sergeant Jordan to control. Receiving you. Over.
You're not going to believe this, Sarge.
I've got a few of the lads with me here at the moment, so we'll be over straight away. Over.
Sarge, over now.
Sorry about this, Wendy.
Hello, Martin. How's it going? I thought Graham would be with you. He should be here by now. Do you know where he is?
I don't know where he is, Colin. Perhaps he's been kidnapped by little green men.
Well, actually, Martin, that's not as far-fetched as you might think. You know the Bermuda Triangle, right? In Bermuda? Well, near Bermuda. It's off the coast, really, isn't it? I suppose it's quite important in some ways, but I don't know what's the best things in it, really. Behind it.
There's this marvellous scene where the main couple are making love on the beach, and the crabs come, and, well, I don't want to spoil it for you. You ever made love on the beach, son?
Here, the butcher's exploding.
I bloody love you! I bloody love you! I mean, you love me, don't you?
No. I don't think I do, Colin. Actually, no.
Well, I may as well go then.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be a good idea if I moved out for good.
I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of it, Colin. You've only been sleeping on the bleeding sofa.
Sofa? Oh, right. Fine, okay, Wen. Right. That's all right. I don't know. Hey! Goodbye! Have you been using my toothbrush? What about gum disease?
Tell me if it's all over, John, or if there's a chance. A chance you may still love me. A chance we can still be together.
You should have told me before, Wen. You should have said... Thanks a lot, Wen. Come on, come in. You're welcome. Thanks, Wen. Thank you. Excuse me.
I'm sorry to intrude. Only my car's broken down outside. And I wondered if you had a phone I could use. Telephone.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's one through there. And the yellow pages are underneath if you need the garage.
Yellow? Oh, gotcha.
What kind of colour is that?
A red car.
Red car. It's ringing.
Oh, yeah. It's ringing. Hello? Smith's Garage? Yeah, I'm an American, and I've got this problem. Very funny. No, you see, my car is broken down.
I expect you'll bring a truck or something.
I think the heater may have fallen into the engine. Yeah, hang on. Excuse me. What's the address?
16 Middleford Court.
Thank you. Yeah, it's 16 Middleford Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be outside. 2 hours.
2 hours, good.
No, that's okay. Yeah, bye. Oh, it was very funny what you said about Americans earlier. You too. Well, thanks for the use of the phone and everything.
It's okay.
I suppose I may as well go out and wait in the cold and the wind and the dark. Are you scared of the dark?
You can wait here if you like.
Pardon me?
I said you can wait here if you like.
Well, if it's no problem,
No, no problem.
that'll be wonderful. Thank you.
Sit down.
It's just that a woman like you shouldn't have to say words like that. It's unbecoming. It doesn't suit you, Madge. Not a woman like you.
Terrible, isn't it?
The show. It's pretty bad.
Of course, you have loads of channels in your sakes, don't you? Want a cup of tea?
Pardon me?
Did you want a cup of tea?
Well, there's no problem.
That would be
wonderful.
No.
Oh,
Make
thanks.
yourself at home.
Yeah, thank you.
My name's Wendy, by the way. You haven't told me yours, have you?
No. I guess I haven't.
It was this bloke, who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Police got him just in time.
So, this guy, Fawkes, was he an Englishman?
No, I think it was a Catholic or an anarchist or something. He had this big pointy hat with a buckle on, yeah?
But what Englishman in his right mind would want to blow up the royal family?
I don't know, actually. But police got him anyway. They got him and they hung him, yeah? And they cut him up in chunks, put him on a bonfire. I make the tea. They make yourself at home, take your coat off.
Oh, thanks.
How many sugars?
Whatever's normal.
They came from some...